Hello and welcome to FoolTime. It is Friday, yet another workday down here at the workshop. My name is Ede Tucek and you're watching Mo University, the live streams. Hi there, Barak. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you are here with me today. I think everything is all right now. I've managed to turn on the microphone and the microphone is now working. I guess the PC is now fully set up. I even managed to turn down the fans quite a bit, so it's not so annoying anymore. And yeah, I've just noticed that I have like not updated the overlay. Let me do this real quick. I can do this on the fly. Because today we are starting with a new thing. I guess. I hope so. I mean, at least this is what the title says. So let me change this to something else. Let me see. Brainstorming for a new figure diorama. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, so let's save this and then it should be updated. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the Yomo review. Yeah, that's I'm glad I finished it before the heat wave rolled in, but I guess it doesn't matter because the heat wave will continue and I have to still use the studio these days. So let me just quickly turn on the... So if you want to see the weather here, you can always like ask for the weather report by typing !weather and then Toshiko will provide you with the weather report. Currently it is now 32.1 degrees Celsius. That's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels almost like the same. And it's sunny, wind blowing is from the north, that's fine. And it's also not that humid anymore compared to the start of the week. They still say, oh, it's so humid out there, it's so like damp, but in reality it has quite dried up some bit. So I guess it's now those almost wind still nights with like low humidity, perfect weather to top coat or do spray paint something, I would say. So yeah, visibility is still high, air pressure, still have no idea what this means. Yeah, it's so half. Yeah, I was wondering if somebody already posted this legendary cartoon picture with those two corn knobs. Where one is like popcorn or something like that. So some legendary boomer humor. I've always see it when a heat wave is coming around. But yeah, it's getting pretty intense. Hello there, welcome. Glad you made it. It's getting pretty intense. Today was like the first really hot day. And the weekend will continue. Luckily, I will tomorrow have a photo shoot like outside at the afternoon. I don't know how we scheduled it that way, but yeah, okay. And Sunday, my mom asked for a hike, and I gently declined. But yeah, I guess we will do barbecue as always because these days it's better to eat outside, or it's more comfortable to eat outside than to eat inside, or at least also to cook outside. But yeah, it's getting really hot there. I was able to drive the whole week with the bike to work, and today, like when driving home, it was really annoying. Normally I can drink something while riding the bike, and I can also spray myself with the water bottle. But today it was like you sprayed yourself with water, and the water was almost like 40 degrees Celsius. So it was like hot water. It did not cool me down at all. So yeah. Okay, so now that we cleared up the weather report and everything seems to work. I guess I have to start with something new. Yeah, the Yomo set is already on the way out. It's now like half destroyed because I ripped apart some kinds of it, and now it will be disposed. But the photo turned out really well. I'm very proud of the photo, especially if the portrait one. I have it here on my smartphone as well. So let me check this so that you can see it. So it does look really nice on a smartphone in a portrait format. If you go to my figure collection into the comments of the photo, I answered to some people, and I've also provided a link with the pictures this time with full resolution without watermark, so you can basically do whatever you want with the pictures. But if you use them, I guess you should scale it down a bit because they are like really large pictures. So okay. So this first thing to do after a project is completed, I will also take down those references to make space for new ones. Damp reference sheets. Yeah, it's still very cool inside the basement. It still has like 23 degrees Celsius in here, but I guess it's 22, and it stays the same all day long. But humidity is kind of a problem here. I mean, I guess it's a problem. So now we've cleared this up, and yeah, the postcard on the whiteboard. I still did not bring the magnets down here, the funny ones. So it's a bit of a shame. But I can also turn off the lights outside because Okay, so I've brought this figure today into the workshop. Now you can see it. Let's switch it up. I've ordered this a few months ago. It's from Gridman Universe. It's this street clothes variant of Yume. And yeah, I wanted to do this figure next. I don't know, it spoke to me. And yeah, I've already opened this, but I need to really unbox it because I want to take some measurements. Yeah. So I was inspired by the street clothes. So maybe I will do this one next for a photo. There is still some tape. Interesting. Oh, okay. So yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, it's some nice music. Yeah, the batteries ran out, so I wasn't like, should I replace them before the stream? But I was like, nah, would be good. And also I have to like let them run out, because if I always empty out like half empty batteries, would be a waste. So okay, so now those are fresh batteries, so we should be good for the next at least 3 streams. So okay, about the figure. And now I was like, I did like a photo once. Like I can show this. I guess I can show this to you. Let me check if I can find it. At least should be here in my older stuff. One of the oldest pictures that I've hosted. Let me see. Why isn't there like a preview of those? Okay. Wow, that's. Is that all? Really? Can't be. Let me. Okay, I will zoom in a bit. I will show this to you. Let me see how to handle this. Yeah, here it is. So this is like a really old photo that I've took from one of those like Ray figures with a BMX bike. Yeah, this was like one of those like top tier figures. These days this would be like a better price figure, but back in the days those were the only figures that you can basically get here. And yeah, it's very vintage. Oh, I have like a bug here, like a little small bug. Like it will crawl into frame in a couple minutes. There will be a bug somewhere here. Here it comes. There is the bug. Look at it. Look at it go. Oh, it's it's one of those imported ladybug things from China. So okay, nice one. So let me focus on the bug while I'll talk about this photo. So yeah, I basically did this, and the interesting thing is, here is the bug. Now it sits there. That this is one of my. I mean, it's also up for quite some time, almost like I said, 20 years now. There is like a there is a date. There is like published 2011, but this was not the like November. You can clearly see on the picture this is not November. The bug is moving, by the way. Oh, it spread its wings. Let me. It's so interesting. Now it's closed its wings again. Oh, here it is. It's attacking me. So yeah, back in the day, scale figures were around 6,000 to 8,000 yen. Yeah, that's right. Oh, it spread its wings again. Oh, now it starts to fly around. Oh my god. And so yeah, but what? I've just want to grab my window. Okay, now it is. So I took this someone around the millennium, 2010, I think, and it's one of my most like viewed pictures. But granted, back then figure photography was not that well, not that widely spread, and not many people did it. So yeah. And I was like, okay, now I live near this place again, and so I was like, those graffiti things, they still exist. A niche in a niche hobby, yeah. So these graffiti things still exist, but they are like official graffiti walls. So artists like drew over them from time to time, but those are like real graffiti. There's not just like tags. So and I was like thinking, should I do like some graffiti stuff and like some urban setting? And I was kind of took interest in this idea, but I would not do it like a real background this time. And so I've searched a little bit like for references, New York, like some gritty urban settings, and I came across the entrance store for the Supreme, I guess one Supreme store, or is it the flagship store? I don't know. This is in Brooklyn, I guess. So this is like a corner building in New York, and it houses the Supreme store. And based on the, you can see this is one of those like older buildings. Guess it's like a bit of this typical New York style. Is it like Art Deco or something? Kind of looks like Vienna too. We have like buildings that are similar to this. And the entrance, of course, is totally like vandalized, but it's like, I guess it's appreciated because it's the Supreme store. So we have a better picture from the side. And this is actually interesting because there are two like columns, but you can't almost don't make it out because of all the graffiti and all the tags and all the stickers that are around it. And then there is the Supreme tag. So it's an old building where the store is housed. I don't know why I printed this like 10 times. Printer like spazzed out at work. So interesting. So I only have those two reference pictures. And yeah, I want to build this this front and place her inside the door bow. So I guess I will have to do some stairs. Let's see. I mean, I could also like get this on camera as well, but we have some stairs here. We also have like people standing around. This is good for reference how tall this this structure is. But then again, I would not be able to do this in a full scale 1:7 because it would be too big. So I guess I have to once again use a bit of force perspective. And yeah, we already know how to make columns. I did not save those two from the Marin picture, but I don't know. This is another. This is more decorated on the top, and it's a smooth column. It almost looks like some sort of marble. It's very smooth like texture here. And then we have like this awesome like door bow with the, I guess, of like kind of stained glass, or at least it's a bit of Tiffany. And then we have a normal store inside. And this is like interesting. You can see inside the store there are some skateboards on the wall, some decks, and you can see the ducting inside the store. It's like open. It's like basically does not match the outside at all. And yeah, so I will do the structure. And then I guess the main decorative thing would be to apply all those graffiti drawings. I guess some of them I have to print, some of them I have to paint by hand. So basically trace them. And let me see. This might be the base plate that I've decided to work on. The bug is still here. It's on my keyboard. It's crawling around. So let me host this. One of my dreams is to have some old hookup skateboards on wall. Oh, there. I mean, it's interesting that you say this because it wasn't that long ago that there were some skateboard decks from HoloLive on the, what's their merch store? The Omo Cat merch store. It's some premium, or at least as far as merchandise go, some premium clothes that you can shop there, and they had like skateboard decks as well. They were pretty in terms of design, and I thought like to have them on the wall, but then I thought like, yeah, no, it's like too expensive for what it is. And then I'm not a skater. This would be like with those like guitars on the wall. It's like some decorative things that you are not really into. I feel a bit like disingenuous to do this. At least with the at least with the Rock Band guitars, we had the game and we played that a couple of times. But yeah, it would not fit the decor of the house, so I did not buy any of them. But yeah, you can do this. There are like anime styled skateboard decks out there. But what I thought, maybe for the figure, I will buy one of those, because this could be in scale, one of those like finger skateboards that people use for tricks. Can buy one of those to have them around. This is going to be really interesting. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I want to have, it will be a ton of work, I think, because it's always like a bit of a compromise when doing a front. I've done several fronts in the past of houses, and the problem is that most of the time they come off too flat. Like one of those one of those props in an old like Western film where it's basically just a straight up wall, and then it tumbles over, and someone is standing and it falls on someone, and someone is standing in a window frame. So it's basically just that. And if it's too flat, I guess you can see that it's just like a set and not a real thing. So yeah, I guess I have to like angle it a bit, like the like the store is like this corner building. It's like printed from all sides. It's interesting. So that we have yeah, that we have also a bit of the side. Also, I like this structure on the side. So this is a nice thing to have. So how do we start? No deep, no fracture. Yeah. So I guess, and I can do the store. I can fake the inside of the store with a monitor, with a tablet. So okay, and so for the columns, like I can use like those like, at least for the base, they are a bit like angled to the top, so they get like thinner at the top. So I might have to cut this and make it thinner. And the bottom I can print, and the top I can print, and then it's on a pedestal. So this can be made by hand. And then we have to decide how big the stair is also rounded. So let's go for that. Let's see what I can do. Let me get some references on my own. Oh, I just disturbed the bug. It's still here. It's actually kinda amazing. So let me see. Supreme Store NYC. Now it's on my mouse. Oh wow. Oh, now it's on my finger. Oh shit. Okay. Well. Get off me. Come on. Oh, okay. Now it fly off. Huh. Can I visit this with Google Street View? I guess I can. Let me. There are pictures from outside. Okay. This is Supreme. This is Supreme. So we're going here. We're going here. Now this is. Yeah. Here it is. Can I go up to the side? No. Is this the only angle that I can get? Oh. I guess that's the best angle that I can come up with. Okay. So I can still show this to you. So this is like the shop, and let's do the stairs. If I go through the stairs, the door is like I guess like 1, 2, 3, 4 people wide. So the stairs should be almost the same. So let's let's see. I have this big ass slab of cardboard. Because today I guess I will only do some references and some some sketching. That's good. That's good. Okay, I need a pen. I need a pen. Pen. Of course, it breaks all the time. I won't be able to get this sharpened. No. That's a garbage pen. This is also garbage pen. Maybe that one. Yes, okay. Very tiny pen, but it's okay. So let's see what we can do. I guess I have to show this from a total perspective. So 4 times the figure, like a human size. Like it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is the door. I guess we can do it a bit. Don't have to do it that wide. Okay. So where is my... Do I have like a circle thingy in here that actually works? Because I only have this thing. That's not very helpful, but I guess it has to suffice. So yeah, I hope you're doing well during this heat wave that is almost like terrorizing Europe right now. I mean, it's also almost only the start of summer, if you think about it. But I guess it can't be helped, can it? So this is 30. Make it 30 centimeters tall. 30 is a good. 30 is a good thing to do. And then so where is this? Not the best storage solution for that thing, but you know. Okay, that was it. This one here. For this diorama, I might also have to buy some like, what is it called? Supplies. Because I want to make it like from a bit more sturdy materials that are also formable. So is this yeah, it goes a bit inside this building. It's the problem if I only have one pencil. Make it 10 centimeter, make it 12. It's always the start of a new project when you have those unwieldy I guess those are not on the same level, aren't they? Huh. Let me check. 17. Oh, it's almost. Those are on the same level. I mean, not quite, but still almost. So why doesn't this add up? Oh well. I guess this does work. I mean, it's just a draft. Oh, that's really soggy. Oh. It's just a draft to be honest, so it does not really matter how it looks and how it feels. But just to get a sense of the height and the scale of the whole thing, should I just cut this with a knife? Oh, why not? Why not cut it with a knife? You can also remember me to keep drinking, because I stopped drinking tea, and I don't have any water here in the workshop. I will keep it in the fridge so that it stays cold. But you can type the hydrate command, and then I know it's time for a hydration break, like in football. I was quite pleased with the 1-1 result of the last Japan game against Sweden. Of course, I did not watch the match because those are all late at night. I was like, hey, it's Friday night, 1 o'clock Central European time. I was like, hey, I can watch this while streaming, but then I remembered that this is like Friday morning, not Friday night, so it would be like Saturday morning. So yeah, okay, so this is like one part of the stair, and then we'll make other ones that is the same shape. So I guess I can cut this out a couple times. Those are pretty shallow stairs, I would say. So the height of one cardboard is enough, I think, because if I measure this against the the figure, it is, no, some shallow stairs. 2 would be better. Two of those cardboard. I mean, I have like all those cardboard sheets, so I can use them. Where is my cutting board? I want to use this one so that I don't cut into my nice table. Someone spun the wheel. What is it? Oh, we never had this. So I guess it's a music episode. I can still text, but I will turn on the music. and we are back. Those were 20 minutes of silence, or at least silence from my voice, with some beautiful, you know, lo-fi Japanese shamisen thing music. So let me, if you want to talk about something, let me just use my administrator rights and override the timer. So let me check if it works for me. Guess I should do this native, then we will have a chance that it works. Let me see if I have more luck. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. So I did not update the wheel lately, but this is like supposed to be a reference to the first match of Japan against, what was it? No, it was this is like this was our 3-1 our first match for the FIFA World Cup. So yeah. So do you follow it? Because I only like read about the scores at the news, and I don't follow it, but you know, I guess sometimes I can watch a match, and it's interesting to see that. I guess that this is like too big. Let me just try to get this a bit more like. Oh, it's already dried up. Quite nice. Hooey! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! It's already quite heavy to pull it apart. Those clamps are really doing those numbers. Okay, I guess that's better now, as the concept of stairs go. Okay, because the entrance pillar almost covers it all, so it's actually quite large in size. The box. Should I make the box out of cardboard? I guess I will use this one. The good cardboard for the boxes. They were very productive. Yeah, they were. So yeah, but like I said, I think it's interesting that the FIFA World Cup it still takes place. I mean, with all those controversies, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Well, people have fun. They watch the games. They celebrate, and I guess the real like important phase still comes with the KO matches. So if I have like, pillar is almost like okay, but it is okay. There is a water bottle. So I guess it's like this, and then it goes beyond. Okay, very interesting. But yeah, we won our first match. Was it against like Jordan? I guess it was Jordan. Is this how you say the country? Not the basketball player, the country. And yeah, we won that one, and then we lost the second one against Argentina. But this was kind of to be expected, to be honest, because you know, they are a good team. And they have the... Oh, shit. I should close this. They have the one legendary Messi, Lionel. So, oh shit. What did I do? I also have to add glue to my shopping list if I shop for supplies, because that one is getting empty and getting annoying. Oh well, guess the floor will be sticky now. And now it's the third match coming up, I guess, over the weekend, if I'm correct. And yeah. Of course, they are also already speculating what we have to do to go into the playoffs, so to speak. But that's the good thing about the World Cup, that there are now so many teams, and they basically you have like you know, an extra round, so to say. So almost all the teams from the groups come into the KO phase. You have to be really bad not to make it there. That's what I'm saying. Usually this would be our fate. But no, apparently we got a bit of traction lately, playing soccer as a team. So yeah, that's nice. I guess I have to do this a bit more in the back. But yeah, now Japan also like did a 1-1 last night, and so they are at second place in their respective group, and now they will face up against Brazil. So that would be an interesting match. It's like, I don't know if it's like good if you have like a strong opponent in those matches. Some people might say it's good because then you are more alert, but of course I wouldn't be surprised if the journey ends there. Because to lose against like Brazil, also like a former World Cup champion, not a bad thing, I guess. But yeah, it will be like a pretty interesting match though, because from what I've gathered, there is much history between Brazil and Japan. I guess they have many like workers from Brazil there doing like blue collar work jobs. Yeah, and so okay, I have to be careful with this material because it's the only one that I have. Would have to robber another TV package to get more of those. That's not a problem. The only problem that I have in the summer months is I go to work with the bike all the time, and that means that I can't carry large items. So if I want to bring some like boxes that I can use for my work here, I have to go by car. It's annoying because I don't want to. If the weather is nice, I don't want to go by car. So I have to time this right. I also was asked about home office for next week, and I was like, why should I stay at home these days in the warm house when I can go to the office that is like air conditioned. I was like thinking about going there at the weekends as well and just, you know, bring some stuff with me to work on, like some model kits. Okay, and the base of this pillar I made from like cardboard. Okay, this has to be quite huge, because there is like there is one set pillar that goes at least up to here. So let me just do the math real quick. Quick math. I don't have space. I don't have space, but I must work. So yeah. But yeah, maybe I will watch the Japan game against Brazil. Might be interesting to watch. But you could never know with like football games, especially if they are in a tournament setting, because sometimes, most of the time, the ones that you don't watch, they are awesome, like with many goals and like highlights, and the ones that I watch are almost like boring. So yeah, that's the thing. When you don't look, all the crazy things are happening, but if you look, then nothing will happen. Nothing ever happens. Nothing at all. Is it like... Okay, so now I have to take this into account, because we don't need those anymore. Okay, double this size. I still haven't decided if I will use forced perspective to get this right, or if I will just place the figure inside the set. Let's be honest, placing it inside the set is always more impressive. Because if you use forced perspective, the backdrop becomes pretty much just a better thing. Like I mean, you can use a picture then as well. Would not make much of a difference. But if you place it inside the set, so that it basically interacts with the miniature, it becomes instantly more interesting. Okay. Well, so this is the base of the pillar, and I might as well have to cut out those stairs. Let me try this if I can do this. If I go here, this is too much. Oh, I guess it's too much. Oh, I can use this one. Okay. Oh well. So every 2 centimeters I have to cut out something. How does one do this? How does one do this? It's 2 pieces of cardboard, might be 1 centimeter in height. Okay, 1.1. Make it so. Let me try something really quick. Okay, so now all 4 steps. 3. Oh. 3, 2, 1. If I cut it this way, can I then place it against the wall? I don't know. I don't know how those work. Does not compute. But we will see, I guess. If you ever like watched a football game live in a stadium, because I never had. I mean, I guess once, but this was like basically no major league. It was just almost like amateur football, and we didn't even pay. We just snuck into the stadium. As a matter of fact, I never like attended a sport event live. Okay. I mean, this would be okay if I. Cutting this a bit more. And leaving the other ones unscathed. This would be the way to do it. So can I do this? Can I have a mulligan, please? Mulligan. So this is okay. The first one. The second one is also okay. Okay. First one is also, you know, the second one can be a bit larger, like so. Okay, the third one is alright again. And then like this. Oh, it just broke off. Rip. Guess we won't need this anymore. The reason why I chose to do such an involved project this time is also because, you know, it's summer now, and so I've just noticed that this does not work at all. Huh? Strange. Because if I go here. Okay. It's summer now, and then I will work more in the workshop when it's warm outside. I guess most of this will happen off stream, but still. I might do this. I can finish this during summer, this set, and so So it's all right. It's all right. I guess the real base structure, I will just do some. I will do some, what's it called, like stencils, and have them like printed or like cut out with the laser. Okay, so I will leave it as it is. It's good enough, to be honest. Do I have to do this in the back also? I guess. Well, we will see. I might use this one as well for the back side. Where is my glue? I wonder where the bug was going. It left, disappeared into the night. But yeah. I mean, in terms of figure photos, I also want to do like a more abstract setting during the next few weeks, like with a no build a no build mission, where I basically have to order all the things that I need for the picture and set them up neatly in a motif. And to the picture this way, because I still have this aqua figure from Konosuba. It's a really nice figure, but it has a bit of a weird pose, so it's not. Well, I did not come around to do a figure photo with her, a proper one. I wanted to do it back in Vienna, but then the movement came up, and so I postponed it. But I guess now this summer I will do an aqua picture, because again, it's a summer picture. I can do a summer picture with aqua. I think it's a goddess of, what was it, water. So it's fitting to have an aqua picture. Oh, it's a nice structure. But yeah, I guess on when the heat wave hits Sunday night, I will just do my monthly recap, monthly figure recap. I will just suffer upstairs filming. Today I also got my new like switch, so that I can now finally use the network access system, the NAS that I set up in the back rooms behind me, because now it has almost like usable speed. And I also have this new router in the living room, which has like power over Ethernet, and yeah. So I guess I can now like use a LAN cable, and host some streams from the living room as well, and from the porch. So this might come in handy later on. What happened here? Why isn't this holding at all? Sadly, it's now that now is not the time to do like B-roll, but I guess I have to from certain figures. I want to at least film all the backlog that I have for the B-roll, so that I can unbox those figures and display them. And now I have enough storage to do it. So, oh shit! I just broke the pencil. So annoying. But yeah, I hope you had a nice week and you are looking forward to the weekend, even if it's like might be a bit hard and might be a bit like painful to get through, but it's summer after all, I think, so it's only fitting. I guess I have to drink something, huh? Isn't it? It's like now we are like what, 1.5 hours in. It's 90 minutes. It's almost like a half time in football, so or soccer. You know, soccer. Isn't it crazy that the term soccer mom in America is like, you know, it's basically a derogative slang for a mom that cares about their kids and takes them to soccer practice. It's like ridiculous pencil now. This is like soccer, but wouldn't it be like not more like fitting? So apparently they have soccer like clubs there to join, because I would like, if it's such an American thing to say, it would be like football mom, like American football mom. So I find this kind of interesting that it's soccer mom. I guess this only confirms the thing that you can play, that soccer is so popular because you can play it basically everywhere with no budget at all. I mean, you just need some markers to set a goal, and you can use a ball, any kind of ball or any like round object, and then you can play soccer. And because it also helps that you can play it with like one versus one. You can play it with 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. Because I don't know like how this is in football, but I would assume that you would at least need a couple more people to make it like, you know, a viable game in American football. Because if you have only like 2 or 3 people, you might as well play basketball. Throw some hoops. But I guess football is a bit more complicated to set up. Okay, well, just try to clamp this. No, this won't work. So I guess I have to let it rest on its own. And I will grab something to drink, and I will be back shortly after, okay? So don't go anywhere. Okay. got some water, some fresh tap water, because we can still drink this. It's one of my favorite things to do in the summer month, to use some tap water and refill it into glass bottles and put it into the fridge, or yeah, refrigerator. Because tap water straight from the tap is not cool enough in the summer months. But if you do it this way, it's actually quite good. Okay, so is this like angled to a side? Should it be angled to a side? Let's see. Is it like? I mean, I don't know if it should it be angled to a side? Would this make sense? I mean, would this look cool if it's angled to? But if so, it would be better if it's angled inside, not outside. Okay, so I would have to cut more of this. Not so easy now. But let's try it. Don't want to cut myself. Ah, come on. Yeah, but now with all the equipment running and myself here in the workshop, it's getting warm in here as well. So it would be interesting to see when the temperature settles. But yeah, I guess now it's almost time to open some windows upstairs. Maybe not. Let's check the weather report. 11 o'clock. Oh. Oh. For some reason, it won't hold together. It's annoying as hell to get this together. Maybe it's because of the humidity. Good old duct tape stories from Japan, when duct tape is failing to hold together your cosplay. So let's use some tape. Because we want to move on with those things. Can't wait all day. Cool water is the best on hot days like these. Yeah, I mean. But sometimes I also have to treat myself. I can't, like... Oh. I guess it's the thing that water does after you drink it. So it helps you cool down or get you hydrated so that you can sweat. Because if you drink it, and at the moment of drinking, everything feels good if it's like cool. I know people say you shouldn't drink cool stuff in the summer month because your body has to work to reheat it, but I don't care. I want to drink cool things. Okay, so something isn't like working. Basically, it's now a bit angled outwards, so I like this. Looks interesting. It looks interesting enough. Were they able to still... Can I have some scissors? Might be much easier to work on this with scissors. Yes. So let's check for... Okay. I mean, it's not perfect, but what is perfect? Okay. So now we'll try to cover up this spot here as well. I guess there is a trick to this, but I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe just transfer this. Guess this is something to figure out once I do the final like stencils, where I don't have to cut this out by hand. But for now, I will try to have this like finished by next Friday, this basic mock-up, so that we can actually see what we're working on. And after that, it's only up from there. I don't even know how to handle this anymore. Okay, so I guess cut it here for like, and cut it here. And then it's okay. So for 2 centimeters. It's an interesting build. I haven't done this before. How deep should I cut it? Like so? I don't know. Let's try it out. A bit more from the top. Okay, and then a bit like more inside here. Yeah, okay. Good enough, I would say. Good enough. Yeah, and to be honest, I wasn't able to come up with any better beverages during the summer months. I still want to do like iced coffee, like cold brew. Maybe I can do it over the weekend so that I have it on Monday when I build on Plum Monday. Because that's the thing with all those like things that you have to set up, you really have to commit to the idea. It's like making your own iced tea in the summer months. Okay, so if you want to have iced tea, you have to constantly brew them and make them, because if you decided I want to have iced tea now, go to the store and buy one, because you have to brew tea and you have to let it cool down and you have to put it into the fridge. So yeah, okay. So it's not perfect, but it is okay. So and then there comes the pillar on top. Okay, like this. That's a nice thing to have. So it eats into those stairs quite a bit. Okay. Should I do a second one as well? And what about the figure then? One, two, three. I guess it still works. Okay, so I have a second one that I can use right here. Let's make a second container. Basically, I have to trace all those parts. But since they are mounted, this might not be so easy. Everything is scattered around. There is so much space in here, but still I'm struggling. Okay, so this is this one, and then I have that one. It looks like a big L. I hope I can get up very early tomorrow, because I want to print something for the photo shoot and have it painted. I mean, we just go at the early afternoon, so it might be possible, but I also want to shop for groceries and maybe do some chores around the house. So not much of a relaxing, basically. Okay, so then I have to trace this one here. Let's see. Luckily, the fridge here And the basement has a very nice temperature. It's not like super cold for some reason, but it's a very drinkable temperature. Still cold, still colder than from the tap, but not so cold that it gives you brain freeze. But this gives me an idea for a topic for the wheel next week. Because now it's summertime. We should get those summer topics in there that are only topical in the summer months. I mean, I talk about this like all the time for the last couple of weeks, but I really want to book the flight to Japan this weekend. Already like got my vacation confirmed by the company, and it's just like bureaucracy, because basically if you say to them I want to have a vacation in like 9 months, they are like, okay, whatever. They do not plan so far ahead, and neither do I. I mean, I have to like, I don't like that I have to plan a trip like this so far in advance. But yeah, I have to do this. I would rather much like say, okay, 3 weeks from now we are going. Let's book everything. But this is not how it works, sadly. Okay, so now I have to build this again. I don't know exactly how I built it in the first place. I guess this is a bit too big. Let me just cut this a bit. Yeah, okay. I might as well just use some tape here. Before everything tumbles. Okay, so this is like so. Can I do this? No, I have to basically do it in reverse. Like mirrored. It's a mirror universe. All right. I know exactly what to do. That quality fit. Not. Oh my god. This fits so badly. It doesn't matter. Good enough for landfill, as I always say. Okay, so like, then there is that one. This goes so. Why is this so... Okay, I should do this like this, okay. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of summer. It's often too hot to get anything done, and I feel like I'm melting the moment I step outside the sun. Summer is great if you can spend it there at the pool, beach, or in an air-conditioned room. For me, the perfect temperature is around 25 degrees. People always complain about winter, but it's much easier to warm up. That's true. That's true. That is true. You can, I guess, like, it is in our like civilization, it is much easier to produce heat from different sources. I mean, you know, classic fire, but also all our like things that we use on a constant basis produce heat. So heat is much easier to produce. I mean, a human being emits heat on a constant basis. So yeah, I know where you're coming from. Where is this last piece? Did I just like... I guess I did something with the keyboard. I have to be careful not to end things. Is this the end, or is this just fantasy? But yeah. I mean, I guess summer is like held in high regards because of all the things that come with it. It's a very like popular season because of the vacations, the school like break, the long one, and all the activities, the daylight, stuff like that. So you can get things done, you can be outside. So I guess that's like why summer is very popular. Winter not so much. I mean, and also around here winter is also, I mean, it's colder, and I like winter also a lot. I mean, the older I get, the more I dislike winter, because the more annoying it gets. As a child, or as when I was young, I didn't care about snow. I quite enjoyed it. But now, if you're getting older, you have to, you know, drive with the car in bad weather. You have to keep your porch clean from the snow. You have to heat your home. This costs money. So yeah, the older I get, the more like more uncomfortable I'm getting with winter as a concept. But I still like the celebrations in winter, and like that it's getting dark outside and all the lights. Only bad thing about winter where I am is that you constantly get no sunlight at all. Okay, so don't look at the bottom of it because this looks not good. But other than that, and this one here, there's also a huge gap, but it's just as a concept. I can use this. Maybe like this. Yeah, I guess. Like so, okay? Then there goes the pillar. In reality, there is like a second step here, but I will not build this. It's too complicated for now. Just a mock-up thing. So then goes the pillar. I guess I will use the, maybe I will use this one here. It's better. It's not so heavy. And I can manipulate this pillar because I want to cut it and then I will just glue it together to get the angle done. In fact, this is something I can try now. I want to try this because I don't know if it will work. If I just cut something out from here, if this works. This might be hard to do, to be honest. Let's see if I can get this done. I might as well mark a point here. Go straight down. Mark the same point here. Then just mark it like this. And then try to have it other Okay, so if I cut out this it should work, shouldn't it? Does this work? I don't know. I'm uncertain, but we will find out. Let's cut this. Should I cut it? Should I try to cut it by hand? Let's cut it by hand. It's just for the mock-up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I actually like winter, especially the time before Christmas. Yeah, that's the nicest time, of course. It's Christmas, I mean, come on. When people start putting up decorations, yeah, feels so cozy. Perfect time to enjoy speculatius, yeah. Is this like a bend? Is there like some... What is going on? Oh, there's a silica gale ball underneath. It's like this fable. With the P, the princess and the P. Oh, that was actually quite nice. Who needs a ruler anyway? I can do this by hand. It's like cutting some fish, some sushi fish. Ah, yes, okay. Ah, okay. So now, other side. Let's see. I can barely see the. Everything falls down. It's also a shame that for the most like stereotypical summer activities, I don't take time to do them. You know, like going to the pool. Sometimes there is I don't go to the pool once in the summer seasons. Same goes for like lying in the sun. I could do this, but I'm like, no, such a waste of time. I would rather be productive. So all the most typical summer things I can't experience. And if I do, it's almost like, oh, and now something comes in between. Because yesterday I wanted to spend some time, like 10 minutes at least, in an inhalarium. They did some, it's like a place, like a pavilion they put up in the neighborhood that is filled with pine tree branches, and there is like dripping water from the top, so it smells nice. It's usually a bit like colder inside, and yeah, it's quiet. It sounds nice because of the dripping water, and so I wanted to go there, and then it was like closed off because of like renovations. So if I put it together, it does work, but the thing is, you cannot really see this with the naked eye. I still have to cut more of it. But it's good to know. That's why I'm trying those things, to be honest. Because, you know, if I would know what to do, I would just make it perfect from the start. But I don't. Basically, I come to those things with almost no plan at all. I mean, I'm always like, just, I don't know. We will see what will happen. And of course, I also don't want like to do summary things or things in general that are like mainstream. Not because of the activity by itself, but I don't want to go like to the pool. Then it is like the perfect time to go to the pool, because guess what? Tons of other people will go to the pool as well. That's always the thing, huh? I want to be alone, or like have some peace and quiet, and I guess I can do this with the scissors now. It's the same with shopping. I don't want to go shopping when everyone else goes. So now we are talking. Now we are talking. I can do this like a bit more extreme. So I can go at least 2 centimeters in both directions. So that's good to know for upcoming. So hard to mark something on a round thing. Guess I can do this with the scissors. Easier that way. Come on. Maybe knife is better on the final model. But if I put this together now, we have an angled pillar. Maybe I have something that I can wrap this around, almost the same diameter. But I guess not. Let's use some tape to put it back together. But yeah, I guess it's at some point it does not really matter if you like summer or not, or if you know, if you are a summer person or a winter person or whatnot, because we are slowly, or for better words of term, for better terms, fast approaching the point where it basically becomes really painful. Even if you are a person who says, okay, I like summer, or I don't mind the heat. Because like I experienced today with the bike, I was like, how bad can it be? Like 36, 38, 40 degrees. What's the difference? This is like just 1 or 2 degrees. Doesn't really matter, but it does matter. Normally there is like a fresh breeze when you go with the bike, so as long as you are in motion, it is not really affecting you. But today there was no light breeze, there was just like hot wind. And I guess if as soon as the outside temperature is significantly higher than your body temperature, then I guess it becomes a problem, regardless if you are like a summer person or a winter person or whatever. I mean, the same goes for cold as well. I mean, you can, you know, suffocate from cold as well, but like I said, you can produce heat much easier. You can wear warm clothes. Okay, so we have a I don't know if this, like, the camera can capture it, but here it's like a looking glass. It's like this diameter, and on the other side it's like this. So it is now visible that it tapers off to the top. Only have to find an angle where this is like not too crooked. So if I do a second one as well, I guess I have enough of them, because those are like poster rolls, and I only have like 2 or 3 of them. But I can do the second one as well, because those are like from my company. There are shrink foil on it, and they are like super sturdy, but it's also a bit cumbersome to work with them. But where is the second roll that I brought? Oh, it's here. Okay. It fell down. It fell on the floor. So we have those nice little plastic thingies. Don't know what I'm doing with them, but I will just keep them. Maybe it's like for paint. They might be good fun. Can like mix some paint in here. Interesting idea. Very well. So I will try to do the same thing. I have to build 2 of everything. That's like 2 of everything. So I can, if I just do this, then I can mark 1 spot, mark another spot, and then I can go 2 centimeters to each side, because we already figured that out, didn't we? Oh. 1, 2. Okay. Then I connect those 2 points so that we get a nice little cone shape. Okay. Other side as well. So now I have to cut this open again. Okay. Concentrate. Maximum effort. Did you ever hear about the trick that if you want to cut in a straight line, you basically have to look down the line, not like exactly at the knife point, but like especially where you want to go, not, you know. I guess this is also for drawing as well, but I can't draw regardless. Just look where the knife wants to go, not where it currently is going. 2 centimeters might be too extreme though, but we will see very shortly. How it does affect the look. Oh shit. Stepped out of line. Careful there. Okay, now let's see if this is almost the same. Yeah, that's okay. That is okay. Let's tape this together. This goes far better than I would have expected it, to be honest. Because basically when I do the real thing, I have to do it again. Not much different, because there is no other workflow that I can use. I mean, I can try to mark it a bit more precise and cut it a bit better, but then I have to basically cover it with paper or tape, so that you don't see the seam anymore, and like have it painted over. And of course have the seam in the backs, on the back side as well. That helps tremendous. What's this? I'm running out of tape and I'm running out of time. I won't stream too long today because I have to get up early in the morning, prepare for the photo shoot. Okay, so now we have the second pillar. Can I place this on here? I guess with hot glue. Hot glue should be fine. Let's do it with some hot glue. Okay. And then there is like okay, there is like this comes a bit more upward like this. And there's a structure, figures like this. Okay. So yeah. I think this will suffice. I'm looking forward to build this door though, a like nice wooden door with a material mix, with those like windows up there. Well, this will be awesome. I'm looking forward to this thing. It's not hot anymore. It's not hot. Not hot. There's also low battery. Yeah, I mean, at least I will do the entrance as a mock-up so that I have a scale of reference, how big it should be, and then the parts that go like into the back, those are then self-explanatory. So I really want to glue this onto here and have it like straight. Okay. Should I glue it together, all the parts? I mean, why not? Why not glue it together like? I mean, this won't fit any better, so why not glue it together? If we already have the hot glue out. Yeah. Just burned myself. Okay. Second one as well. Should I cut the door frame already? I guess I can cut the door frame after that to see an actual backdrop. It's like a chimney. It's like a chimney. It's like a chimney. Or is it a gymnasium? Is it almost the same, like, same spacing? Yeah. Quite. This one looks a bit more to the side, but okay. So now the door frame, the last thing I will attempt to do today. Cut from a large piece of cardboard. Where is the controls for the camera? Let's give this a chance. So let's see. This is almost like this tall. It's like this tall. Let's go with this side. It's better. I'm still searching for a pen. Don't have the time to search. Just use a new one. Okay, so almost as tall as my... Oh, that's... I guess that's the original one. So now, how tall should I make this? The pillars, the door, and... Now it's the time for this one here. Good old stick. Measuring stick. I can make this like 30 centimeter with the bow. Better do it like 44. Unless it's like still like this. There comes like a top. 44, 45. Make it 45. I like round numbers. Make it 45. So that it's really large. It's a really huge, large set, so that you can feel the presence. The figure is like half the size of this. Yeah. This should be like the door bow here. And this one. Yeah. That's nice. I can do this. Like 45. And then the door. Size of the door. 2 figures wide. Let's see. Figure has a 7 centimeter 14. Let's make it 30, 14, 15, 20. Nah, 20 is too much. Let's see. 0 is here. 7, 2 centimeter for the frame. Yeah, that's okay. That's a nice one. This pen is also garbage. Does not write anymore. Okay, so now let's see where we should cut off the door, the main door. Somewhere here, I think. And then we have the bow. Okay, so and now a last time for the thingy that does the Alright. It won't be as tall if I do it like this. Maybe the door should be a bit wider. Okay. Let's go 2 centimeter more in width. Can barely make it out. I should use a black pen instead. Sorry. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay. That is a huge thing. Make it even larger. Let's go for it. Make it even larger. Command some present. So now let's cut this. Let's cut this out and then place it behind the model. To do the mockup is also, not only do I get a reference of size and scale of the model, it's also a good indication how much material I might use for the finished thing, so that I can, you know, shop a bit around, a bit more accurate. Basically, it's just to get a feel of the project. That's a nice slab. Place it beneath. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can go even higher if I want to. I guess I have to. I can go higher. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. I can extend this later on. Okay, so now cut out the door. Let's see. If I can do this, I can just extend the door frame a bit, so that we can already let the middle part stand. Let's see. Let's pretty this thing up. Very, very unnecessary to do this, but at least someone could understand what I'm doing here. It's a move to get the investors on board. You need a good proof of concept. I also can use those, the things that I now cut out. I can use those as a door, as a door door. Is it a door dash or is it a door? Let's use them as a door. With the dinkiest knife. I mean, those are glass doors, but I'm sure that once there were wooden doors. I mean, we can make glass doors out of it. It's actually quite easy. Okay. So there is this structure. And now I have to cut out those 3 pieces. It's really quick. What is happening here? I can tell you what's happening. It doesn't cut. Well, it's a bit too soggy. The paper is too soggy in here. I'm looking forward to clean this up today. What a mess we made. Okay. And then the last part. Oh no, it broke. But yeah, no, you can make it out. So now we have the doors. Let's cut those as well. I will use a bit of a higher margin so that it does not get too flimsy. Those are very narrow glass doors then. Okay. One glass door. Let's turn on the heat. And it's like, I guess I can. Use a new one. Make it easier. Better. Not perfect, but better. Okay. So now let's glue those into the door frame so that it gains a bit more of stability. And then we can place it behind. I guess I can also like extend this a bit. Make it visual more interesting to look at. Extend it a bit in height, yeah. Can almost be like this, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, so then let's put in the doors. Put the doors back in. Of course, they open outward because those are like doors in a commercial building, so they have to open outward in case of an emergency. Okay. So the doors are now reinstalled. And the last thing I want to do is to glue this onto the mock-up itself. Guess I can use real glue for that. I'm only saying this because I'm out of hot glue, at least for the night. Okay, let's drop this here. Oh, the doors are too wide. So that's good to know. Like if I have to close them a little bit more to give the illusion of doors, and it doesn't look ridiculous. I guess this also looks better this way. So now it has to cure a bit. A pretty cure. Okay, let it rest for a bit, and then I can show this to you how it looks with the figure inside already. So let me clean up a few things here. My hands, the first thing, and then I will show you the thing that we worked on today, and then it's good night. Okay, so I'm be back in a couple of minutes. And I will drink something. I will hydrate myself. Hello, camera. Oh, here it is. Yeah, well. Okay, so I want to use this as a base plate, simply because I have it. And then let me try to get a better angle of that thing. Yes, very good. So this should be dry by now, almost. So now we have this rather large entrance portal I can set up here. Is this in frame? Why is this so much better this way? Does not make sense at all. But yeah, I guess I can use the other camera. Let's use the other camera for this. Let's see. Yes, so this is a nice angle. Look. And you can also see me as well. That's fine. So here is the entrance to the store. Here is some sort of reference. Okay. And the figure. Figure. I mean, if I'm doing this well, I might be able to keep her in place. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I would be able, if I do it in this scale, I would be able to keep the figure inside the set, which would look much better. Let me try to take a picture of this with the camera. Let's set this to 3x4 so that we can see how it looks through the eyes of the camera. Okay, so if I'm yeah. Yeah, I would be able to see all those like things. Do it slightly from below. Okay. Okay. Should I take a picture? I will take a picture. It's like, does not cost a thing. I will take a picture. Like 1 or 2. Okay. Let's keep her safe because she does not stand very well. So based on the picture, I might be able to make this a little bit like a shorter here. I guess I will not need this this part here, and maybe I will also shorten those columns by a bit, because if I do it like on the same line here, same level, I won't see the top of the pillars anymore, and those were the nice the nice ornaments are. So I want to see this. Also the supreme sign, that might be the whole gag of the picture. So yeah, we'll maybe shorten this a bit in height, and yeah, but size-wise this looks acceptable. And then I can do the sides of the building like so. Okay, I can see where this is going. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for joining the stream. Have a great night as well. Yeah, I will see you on Monday for Plum Monday, and yeah, that was today's FoolTime. I hope you enjoyed it. I will now just clean off a bit here, tidy up the place, and then I will let's see outside how the weather is outside, how hot it is still outside. I have to water the plants, and then I will prepare for tomorrow's photo shoot. So yeah, quite a busy schedule. So thank you so much. Take good care out there, and I will see you again on Monday for Plum Monday. Bye.